The video you wanted, the video you've asked for. After 1 week of FC26 Ultimate Team, we've already been through a big market crash, and that means it's time for the best cheap meta Premier League players in your FC26 Ultimate Team. If you like these videos, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell. And can't you afford these incredible players? I have the perfect solution for you right now. Do you need coins in FC26 Ultimate Team? Then go to u7buy.com. It is the quickest, most reliable and the safest platform on the internet to buy your FUT coins. Big creators use it and it has the best reviews. And if you use my code VIVA, you'll receive an extra 8% discount at checkout. Link is down below. Starting off this video with the goalkeepers in the Premier League, and you can see we've chosen 3 categories. We have the ultra cheap players under 25k, under 50k, and then for people who want to upgrade their team, they can also use this video under 100k. If you want to see the absolute cheap beast on every single position for every single big league, watch this video popping up right now, and maybe watch the other ones as well if you like it popping up on your screen. For a good goalkeeper, we're looking for high reflexes and high diving. All the players bring that to the pitch. For example, ultra cheap Nick Pope, he has something special. He makes saves nobody else makes. We had that a couple of years ago also with Nick Pope, so let's hope he is still overpowered in meta like he was in the past. Jordan Pickford is an upgrade from Nick Pope, and then we find the players is available for around 10,000 coins. We have Emiliano Martinez and Liverpool goalkeeper Marmashishvili. Great goalkeepers from Argentina and Georgia. Want to go for an upgrade? We have the under 50k. I know Alisson is slightly in between. We have David Raya, 87 rated of Arsenal. Alisson Becker, of course, the captain, the leader, well, second captain of Liverpool after Virgil van Dijk. He is also great handling, good positioning, etc. So that's the difference with Raya. And for 100k, you can go with Tim Howard, but I would always go for Gianluca Donnarumma. They're both priced at around 95k. If you have to choose, Donnarumma is 6'6". Howard is 6'3" or 6'4". That's the difference, and just look at the diving and the reflexes. So if you have to choose, it's a no-brainer. Donnarumma each day of the week. You go to the center backs. It's a cool position. For a good center back, you're looking for absolute pace abuse. Great pace, good defending, combined with great physicality. And if they can pass a ball, it's an extra plus. For example, ultra cheap, you can go for Kujanov. 85 pace, 77 defending. I know the defending is not top-notch, but with 85 pace, he can really play in those lower divisions. Until Division 4, with Kujanov, you're good to go. Even if you combine it with Josko Gvardiol, you can even reach that duo in Division 3 or 2. Want to go a little bit higher? We have Maxence Lacroix and Murillo. They'll both cost you around 17,000 coins as we speak on the day of making this video, of course. Lacroix has 88 pace, Murillo 80, and they both have great defending and physicality. Want to go for an upgrade? You can do that with Ibrahima Konate and Hinchapi. The man of Ecuador is new in the Premier League, and Konate is still as good as he was. He has great in the long run speed, he's also great in the air, and he's also great with his 86 defending. So for Konate, I will say he really is an exceptional player in this FC26. For, of course, 250k or less, you can get the absolute best players in the Premier League. Mickey van der Ven with 90 pace. He is like Speedy Gonzalez for the older viewers. We all know who Speedy Gonzalez was. Ultra quick, the cat never caught him. And then we find Liverpool duo, well, Liverpool man, captain Virgil van Dijk, and Arsenal centre back Saliba. They are the best ones in the Premier League, but don't sweat it if you can combine Mickey van der Ven with Ibrahima Konate, for example. You are good to go as well to play in the Championship levels. You can play FUT Champions, you can play Weekend League, well, Weekend League was FUT Champions, you can play Division Rivals, you can play until the day you die, and let's hope that it's only in 80 years time. Soccer Deal Shop is the best place in the world for your football shirts, kits, training suits, and more. Become a happy customer just like me and my son. You go to the website, click the link down below, and use the code VIVA for a big discount. Happy shopping! The fullback position in the Premier League is a little bit tougher. After losing some players, we now have these guys left. It's all you can get in the Premier League. It's even not somewhere that is hidden. We have some players left out of this video because they're over 250k or over 100k, but for the fullbacks with 100k, you're absolutely good to go. So for even cheaper, you can get Jet Spence in combination with Robinson, 3,000 coins combined. You can also go with Milo Gusto and Udogi, 4,000 coins combined, and you have yourself two great players entering your squad. For example, if you want to go up from there, it only costs you around 40,000 coins. With Milos Kerkez, he dropped down in price from 30,000 coins to 9,000 coins in just 1 week. Talking about a market crash. And we have Jeremy Frimpong, 83 rated. The Dutchie is a great Liverpool right back and the best right back in the Premier League. For many years that was Kyle Walker, but there is a new sheriff in town and his name is Jeremy Frimpong. For a left back, the best option is Björn Arne Riese, but I would say Milos Kerkez is good enough. I know Riese has the incredible shooting, but let's be honest, how many times do you score with a fullback? So don't sweat it if you can't afford Riese, just go with Milos Kerkez. Let's go to the ultimate midfielders, the CDMs, the center mids and the cams. On the CDM spot, cheap is Baleba, 650 for a player with no stat under 70 and majority of them closer to 80. An incredible signing for a cheap budget price. From there, we go to Sandro Tonali, Declan Rice, and Rodri. They'll all cost you around 20,000 coins, some a little bit above, some a little bit beneath that amount of money. Rodri only has 65 pace, but he makes up for that. Believe me, if you play Rodri, you know what I mean. He's so good in the positioning, taking the balls away. That's so important for getting the through balls, not reaching the strikers, and hitting your defensive line. For 100k, you have to choose between Ryan Gravenberg, and for 50% of that money, you can go with Moises Caicedo. Why is Moises so much cheaper? It has everything to do with the passing and the shooting. Ryan Gravenberg is more a center mid than he is a CDM, and he already got rewarded with a beautiful 86 rated team of the week. Ryan Gravenberg with 86 dribbling. His cards slightly went up. His shooting went up by 2. His pace went up by 2 and the rest just went up by 1. So it's not a big difference if you can't afford inform Ryan Gravenberg. Don't cry, don't be disappointed. These players will be great for you as well. We then have the center mid, the second position on that midfield, and yep, we find André Santos as first. The Brazilian man has every single stat close to the 80s. That is great. Only the shooting is 70, so that is, well, 69. I know 69 is always a great position if you get what I mean. Then we have Martin Ødegaard, Matheus Nunes, and Joelinton. These boys dropped in price. I bought Joelinton myself for 7,000 coins 1 week ago. It is a 75% crash on that price, so that's how steep it goes at the moment. Like in forms, I am happy to tell you, you can go with Stach and Lucas Bergvall, the Leeds United and Tottenham duo of Germany and Sweden. Make your team color up a little bit more than just the gold cards, and if you really can sweat the pants, you can go with Tijani Reinders for around 150,000 coins. The Dutchman will be yours. Is he the ultimate box-to-box center mid in the center mid position in the Premier League? Yes, he is. The creative attacking midfielders, well, more center attacking midfielders, the cams, but they are super creative for my teams. So first, you don't need to spend big. With Szoboszlai and Xavi Simons, you're a happy customer. For 3,000 and 3,000 coins, you can get yourself a 2 cams position tactic working very well. Is that even too expensive for you? You can always go with Saar, 91 pace, or Justin Kluivert. He is the ultra cheap man, and with 4-star, 4-star, he also has the skills to pay the bills. For 50,000 coins, we have Cole Palmer. He has 4-star, 3-star. He is left-footed. That's the only one on this page. That makes him very extraordinary. And he has the Trivela playing style, playing with the outside of his foot. It looks cool and is very important, and it can save you in some situations to get the goals you never got before. And of course, the best cam in the Premier League this year is for 250k, Florian Wirtz. He has the 80 pace, but more important, he has 90 dribbling and 88 passing, and that makes Florian Wirtz so hard to defend. His agility is insane, and when I play against Wirtz, I have to be honest, he's always kicking my ass. To the wing position, we want attacking players with a lot of pace. We're going to abuse that pace with Martinelli, with Mitoma, and with Binu Gittens. So what do you think is Gakpo doing there? Well, I must tell you, I have Goody Gakpo in my team, and he is incredible. He is really that good. I first had Binu Gittens, I went to Martinelli, and I tried out Goody Gakpo, and Gakpo was so good in his shooting and finishing, and he also, for me, just felt as quick as Martinelli. Plus, if you go to the higher divisions, abusing your pace is not as overpowered as it is at the start of the divisions, where players are not that good defending. So with Gakpo, you play close to the goal, players are dropping back. Gakpo has that finesse shot, he has the body to defend the ball. So I must say Cody Gakpo surprised me a lot and is my personal favorite in that cheap area under 10,000 coins. Well, even under 3,000 coins. Then we go with Doku. He has great pace, but you can see it, he is a running horse. He can run and dribble, but his shooting and passing is lacking so much that Doku is always coming down in price. I never invest in Doku in the first 2 weeks because he's only going down, down and down. And of course we have the heroes Freddie Ljungberg and Park Ji-sung, where I really love Park Ji-sung as a complete playmaker. Ljungberg is okay, but once again you don't have to over sweat it with the price. You're good with Cody Gakpo or Gabriel Martinelli as well. The right wing brings us a lot of quality players. You can see that right now on the screen. First we have Saka, just like Cody Gakpo, the same story, not super fast but very good in front of goal and in and around the penalty area in the higher divisions. Semenyo, same story as Saka, great shooting, decent pace. Want to abuse that pace, Elanga is your man, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. So that is very nice. Same can be said for Federico Chiesa. He is the man from Liverpool. He has 87 pace, 80 shooting, great dribbling. So he's always overpowered. So try out Chiesa if you want to upgrade from Elanga. Then upgrading to 31k and Bueno. He went down in price from 70,000 coins to 30,000 coins. That's a big difference in going down. And Bueno has the 88 pace, 80 for shooting, 80 for dribbling, 4-star, 2-star. That's a little bit downside on this card. That is also why he went down in price very steep. I would even choose Chiesa over Bueno in some areas. And for Joe Cole and Steve McManaman, we make an exception. If you want to go for a hero card, the boys can be yours, but it's not necessary. We're finishing this episode with the ultimate striker formation. You can get the players that will get you the goals and will get you automatically the wins you never got before. For strikers, we're aiming for high pace and high shooting, good dribbling and good passing. It's an extra plus, and of course a 4-star is an extra important thing. That's why I really love Matish Tell. He has the 4-star and a deadly left and right foot. Wissam is a decent striker, but he only has 3-star, and Kolo Muani is that cheap because he has this 3-star, 4-star. So that is why Tell is still one of the best to go for a cheap budget, as you can see. Hugo Ekitike is my striker in my Premier League side, and I must say I'm impressed. 4-star, 3-star, but Ekitike has so many good things. In the air, he's great. He's great with his runs. He's good with his finishing, so I fell in love with Ekitike, and his 85 dribbling makes him great with the close control ability. Marmoush is somebody you like to combine with Ekitike because Marmoush is a pure class finisher, but also has the 86 dribbling stat you like on that player. And the ultimate strikers in the Premier League for less than 250k. For that reason, there is no hero. Carlitos Tevez is Isak 150, Julkas 183, but we also have the likes of Erling Braut Haaland close to 240,000 coins. Haaland has 3-star, that is why a lot of people even like Isak more than Julkas and Haaland, because that is how important it can be. They're all great, don't get me wrong, and tell me what's your team looking like. Drop it down in the comment section. If the videos are helping you, leave a like, subscribe and put on the notification bell. I thank you all for watching and I wish you all a beautiful day.